there able to knock down the three. You can't relax around Boyd.
Rui spinning, scoring. And that last turnover by Norvell was the first. Rui Hachimura. Let's take it away. Here's Boyd, poked away by Norvell. Boyd keeps it alive. Picked up by Perkins. Here's Rui. Cleared by Hachimura. Rui into the paint. Step back. Jump shot good. It's just... Here's Rui. Step back jumper.
That's ridiculous.
Ability to...
9 newcomers this season for the Aggies. That's one of them, John Walker.
To continue to try to, bait him to get little fouls, because once his offensive is gone out the equation, it's going to be easy. Oh, my. But it's such a pleasure to watch.
Hachimura for 3. You bet.
If you're Gonzaga, just let him go or block the shot. Clark got it. Hachimura slams it down.
Maybe it was an offensive foul on one guy, but not two.
There he goes again. How talented is this guy?
He might not be the tallest guy, but he's the biggest guy on the floor.
Baseline jumper.
How about that? A jab step. And the tone has been set by Arizona on the defensive end.
Boy, he is.
Gonzaga needs to get something going toward the basket. There it is.
Hachimura, beautiful feed from Perkins. Looking inside, can't get it to Hachimura, who now pops out. Crossover, pull up, got it.
Gonzaga is going to have to get on the glass. Rebounding a huge factor in this game.
Gonzaga trailed Arizona by 13 in the second half yesterday.
Often where Perkins is switching off on Zion Williamson, but they got the steal anyway.
Hachimura, nice find to Norvell, and the left one.
Gonzaga just lifting up the Duke defense so they can cut.
How many times have we seen Hachimura?
And the question is, in the second half, can they get something going? What a pass!
Hachimura with a brilliant... The game has lived up to it and exceeded it.
No question. In the last 4 minutes, Gonzaga's only put up 6 points. That's 8 now with a chance for 9. What a big play.
D by White. 10 to shoot. Hachimura got a size advantage a bit on Barrett, and he scored. 15 to shoot. Barrett and Hachimura got a piece of it.
The defense dunked it at the other end, and all of a sudden he's in rhythm. Norvell, Hachimura, and the slam at the other end. Unbeaten it. Joel Ayayi, number 11 on the floor for GU. Hachimura tees up the 3.
And that number 1 in the land. Hachimura for 3. That's good. He gets the rebound. He'll lead the break himself. Great control by...
And you can't allow him to throw that ball so cleanly down low from the top.
Hachimura flipping in, handle the ball as Opel posting up, trying to get the ball. Shot clock down to 6. Ballack has it stripped going up.
Creighton doing a great job of fighting, staying on the offensive glass just long enough to give themselves a chance.
Oh, what a move there. Cashaw. The pass is picked off by Hachimura to the hoop, off the glass, got it. And that should seal it for the Bulldogs.
Well, heads-up play by Rui Hachimura.
Sam Timmons pick up the foul, his first foul.
Do you have parents?
Yes, that's how I got here.
Rui's left hand.
So
Just
good.
superb.
National championship game, and you think about Hachimura's progress. He didn't even play in the Final Four that year, but he's a player now as he punctures.
The full 6'7". But geez, all these guys from Washington have incredibly long arms, which Jake will love. I mean, that's his deal, his long arms.
Hachimura again, what,
2000, early 2000s?
2004, yeah, 210 straight sellouts.
6,000 seats every in a beautiful pass.
How about Hachimura?
Driving it to the hoop.
Washington is 2-28 all-time against #1 teams. The last win coming in 2004 in Seattle against Stanford. Hachimura with a power move.
God, don't try to shoot off your own dribble. You're wasting too much time there, Josh Perkins.
Hachimura with 2. Gets the shot away. It's gone with 0.6 of a second left. Gonzaga by 2. 0.6 of a second remaining.
They're called against Tennessee.
The line for Hachimura. Pittsburgh open. And a 3 against Gonzaga.
Mora clears. Of course, then you could say that about Zach Norvell, too. And maybe even Josh Perkins.
The pull-up. Rui Hachimura with 7.
The culture, and it starts with the president, Brian Mueller. But I will say that Dan Marley has done a fabulous job. One family, in my opinion, and everyone should be, and I believe are kind of working together as best they can. And I do agree with something that Coach K said not too long ago. Caliber talent during the course of the season.
Shot clock winding down. Rui Hachimura.
Seen him make that.
Way off on the 3, but Brandon Clark inside. And a kick out. The pull-up from Rui Hachimura. Hachimura to Clark on the alley-oop.
To Brandon Clark, the San Jose State transfer, and that's his first 2.
He's been absolutely super all year. Dan Schumann told me he loved watching him up in Maui.
How about Hachimura, the steal? Khrushchev with the bucket, and 7 for Phillip. Hachimura rejects that.
In the season, because they don't get the same kind of competition once the league starts, even though the league's a lot better than people believe.
Hachimura inside and just
a couple games solid on the offensive end. I think the challenge for Phillip is going to be on this end defensively, and then rebound on the glass, as Hachimura says, no thank you.
That, i.e., great defense by Joel, and Petrucci there with the hammer. Rui at the other end, a lay-in.
These difficult shots, you want him to continue to be aggressive, search out those opportunities, but at times he can take some shots that not only are tough, but don't necessarily come in the flow of the offense.
Getting after it on the offensive glass.
Hachimura.
Left hand.
Such a
And Rui on the backside.
Do you see Norvell not shoot? And that was the case against UT Arlington, at least in the first half. Pull-up jumper is blocked by Rui. He's sprinting. He wants the ball. And he'll get the ball. And 1.
Thinking is that if I'd known I was going to lose the hair, I would have done something different at the time.
Oh, I tell you what, so would we all. Rui knocks down the jumper. Gonzaga.
Let's go back to back here. Great first 20 minutes. Let's not let things slip here in the second half.
Rui on the break.
And Diggs. Little's wearing number 21. Here's Rui. Deep post. Uses the ring. It's too big. Hachimura. That's enough to handle. Have to reset. 11 on the shot clock. Rui steps in front of that pass. Now the Zags turning up some pressure. Rui! Roadrunners. You heard Rui maybe. Come on, come on, come on. Wanting the ball off the end.
I would too if I could just bring it up and do this all by myself.
Left hand. Suber and Rui with another rebound. His 3rd of the game. Free throw line jumper.
That's just automatic.
Wow. These two teams still going at each other, man. There's Hachimura.
Early 3-2 lead for the Zags. Hachimura out of the double team, going up strong against.
And as long as Gonzaga is going to continue to play them straight up, there will be opportunities there.
Nice find inside by Hachimura. Decided this was the place to be. Hachimura kicks it out. Randall wide open. No illusion for Perkins. Hachimura. Oh, nice crossover. Probably could have taken it to the...
So they're playing excellent basketball. He was able to steal a couple minutes for Rui. Now he's back in with a steal. He's fresh. Can't turn the ball over.
That's number 4. And there has been absolutely no rhythm for Pacific in this game. Another Perkins to Hachimura.
About sports. Eric, sports prepare you for life.
Hachimura jumping the passing lane, another slam for Hachimura, and one as he goes to the free throw line. And couldn't figure out how to stop the Zags.
Yeah, it happened. You know, you can't play against a team and try to outscore them, especially...
Adjustment, but good defense by Clark. Hachimura finishing.
Plays. You know, the ball usually finds the harder playing player.
And just like that, Hachimura turns around.
What else you want? He's an older, terrific point guard.
Ferrari swatted by Hachimura, saved by Crandall.
That's what he does well as well. That big body can rebound for Gonzaga. Here's Hachimura looking for his first points.
Kispert! What a cut through the left.
Freedom.
You know, I think their activity level has been really good. You know, I give them a solid B. You know, I think part of it's a function is, you know, with the spin into.
I mean, he's been just off the charts good, and now Hachimura.
Crowd kind of quiet here. I mean, everybody just kind of waiting for something to kind of light this second half off. Hachimura, well, that gets Gonzaga going with their... There's a lot of development on the offensive side. Oh, nice. Very nice. Zags up by 15. Hachimura, nice find to Tilly, wide open in the corner. There you go, look. I mean,
Clark another rebound. And now Norvell. Gonzaga really moves the ball well. Hachimura moving without it, and he hits the jump shot. That building going to be very similar for Santa Clara. And they expect to break ground in 2019. Here's Hachimura to Perkins. This is a deep three. Bang! Inside for Ezekiel Richards, number 23. Norvell lobbed to Hachimura. Rui with the lay-in. Defend anybody.
Right, and I think we've seen that tonight. This has been a tremendous effort in the first half for Gonzaga. This looks like an elite level defense. So my question to you, Greg, is given how good they are offensively, as Hachimura knocks down another one. Just
emergence of Tilly coming back from the injury, but he's played an integral part for the Zags this season.
Hachimura switches to the left.
They need to keep getting the ball to Childs on the low block. Force a double team. If it doesn't come or if it's late, let him go to work.
And there he got the...
That's a scary thing for teams as Norvell gets the cut in the bucket.
Now they try to post up Hachimura. It's just him and Baxter. And a great move along the baseline.
Gonzaga's got a mismatch. Emery on Tilly trying to get him the ball on the block.
Hachimura, great movement without the ball.
we're starting to see them round into that.
And there's the steal. Osalski behind the back and blocked by Hachimura. And by the way, that three-point attempt from Tilly was their first attempt from behind the arc in the game. Here's Rui. That's inside three. So tough for San Diego. He's got the ball now. 8 to shoot. Rui steps in front of the pass and the slam at the other end.
In time for the NCAA tournament.
Let's start for the game.
Are you kidding me?
Rui Hachimura. The lob to Rui Hachimura. Rui Hachimura the miss, but chases down the rebound. And then goes reverse on the bait.
For Gonzaga, the challenge is this. Can we keep our edge? We're up 33. Can we go out and execute as if it's 0-0?
Rui Hachimura said.
I bet you Jay's takeaway is that Duke's really good.
that Virginia's also pretty good.
Yeah, look out.
Gino Crandall, showtime. Rui Hachimura.
As Neil just out in transition, having fun. The joy.
Misses, nobody under the basket to rebound for USD.
Never read 2 years before the mask.
Here's Hachimura driving baseline and drops it in off the window. Second half, like the first half. They were 4 of 5 to start the game. They're 7 of 9 to start the second half. Here's a lob for Hachimura. Great pass by Perkins.
Emotions can get the best of you. It'll be interesting to see how Josh Perkins handles it, and Gino Crandall as well.
Hachimura, not a senior, but might be his last home game here with than the team 2 years ago. Is this a national championship caliber team?
Yes, it is. And there's a couple of teams, I think, in college basketball that right now you can say are playing at a national championship level. And look,
the play was still going on. Lenient for this refereeing crew to allow Dave Rose through. Clark the block, rips down the rebound. Up ahead, Hachimura, the two-hand step.
There's obviously a much better start. 1 of 7's not good. That turnover right there is really bad because it allows him to run.
Rui Hachimura first.
My alma mater doesn't have anybody that won an Academy Award.
Michael Warren maybe deserves one. He was a good actor as Rui Hachimura.
Get him to a sweet spot. I mean, that's the shot he made to win the game against Washington.
Drop off. Clark. Sets up Crandall. Extra pass to Hachimura. And a three.
Well, his stock just keeps going on. It's going to be my choice to be national champs.
The outlet to Hachimura.
Hello, up and away. Well, nice execution and good job on Fred's with that step-back jumper. Both these clubs are well coached, there's no doubt about it.
Hachimura connects.
Just stop. He's got the ball in deep, which is something they don't want to happen. Shaw talked about that after Randy Bennett and a timeout.
Takeaway by Hachimura.
Oh, yes. Live.
In that game, 55 points between them. Some pressure by the Knights, easily broken by the Bulldogs. Rui end-to-end for 2. How strong was that? Edge. Oh! Hachimura with the block. Bird for 3. Crandall will reset. Oh, what a feed. Rui to Clark for the jam. 15 second chance points, Andrew, with 6 minutes to go in half is a ton. The reverse by Hachimura.
Perkins will inbound, and here comes Tilly, who's in a straight jacket across the way, trying to get out of traffic. And Hachimura makes the move, 17-footer, right down the hatch. First with Perkins around the Hachimura screen. Here comes Kispert. Mark Fusel was the key in their win in round 2. Hachimura.
This is a guy who's going to take it to the basket. He's not a three-point shooter. You've got to keep him in front of you.
Hachimura doubled inside, but got it to go. In a deuce.
He is such a dangerous three-point shooter. You got to play him for the jump shot.
Hachimura.
How does that happen? How is Moretti continuing to be? Welcome to the Elite Eight, right?
Gonzaga was here a couple of years ago. Spinning jump shot, Hachimura.
How many?
Hachimura averages 20 a game, chiseling his way, faces the double, knocks it down.
They're here by Mooney.
Mooney has just been solid in this game.
13 points. 5 of 10. Look at the drives.